G'day everyone. A lot of people ask me, how do I go about collecting stamps? How do I price stamps? How do I chase that up? Well, it comes down to the almighty catalogue. Now, choosing a catalogue, working from that particular catalogue or going to a specialised catalogue is all up to you. But I thought I'd go get all my catalogues I've had all over the years from when I was very young to now and show you how I transitioned from the very first to the very last and how I've aligned my collection to suit the catalogue. Let's go. So my first catalogue was 1981. I think I was about 12 years old, and my grandfather bought me this, and this is what I based my collection off. This is an Australian catalogue. It was pretty amazing at the time because it was all colour, and it went from the very early kangaroos, look at that, all the colours to see what to collect. Also provided all the watermarks. That's when I first started learning about watermarks on the back of early stamps. And then went to KGV, and then you went through. Now, the beauty about these catalogues, and all catalogues, you come a little number here. So 166 or 162 or, all these little numbers. So what you always do, you put it into your book saying, look, this is the Australasian stamp catalogue produced by 7C Stamps, and I've aligned my stamp collection in accordance with these numbers. Boop, 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 boop. That's how you do it. Then over the years, you want to put your values in or understand the values. So then you buy the next 7Cs, and then the next 7Cs, and the next 7Cs. So, this is how you build your collection. So every new 7Cs album added more pages. Now, once that was out of the way, then you come across these ones, which are my favourite all-time catalogues. Colour catalogues of Australian stamps, comprehensive. And these were purely beautiful paper, purely colourful. These were just amazing. Look at this. Look at that. That's state stamps. And these were produced by a dealer. I think the name of the dealer should be in the book here somewhere. Can't believe I can't remember his name. There you go. Michael East-Tick. Absolute legend of a guy. I begged him to bring out another one. I wanted them all the time. They're the best stamp catalogues. Look at that. A lot of catalogues, you'll have the number. They have all these details, but they won't provide a picture. So you don't know what you're looking for, but you need the picture. And you want the picture of the different colours as well. Look at this for you, kangaroos. That's just gorgeous. These are the best catalogues I've ever purchased. I love them so much. So I got most of them. And there was an extra added piece, the 4th edition, which added some stuff, updated all the KGV prices because they went through a large increase, and then a few later years. After those, I went into the Stanley Gibbons, which is a UK album. This is the 8th, and that's 2022 edition. Very good catalogues. Well done, well researched, and a lot of the early states, like very comprehensive, but not many pictures. Like very hard on the pictures, and very hard and difficult to work out what you got or haven't got. So I'm just started getting into states now. I've got a lot of state stamps, but trying to work out watermarks and what colours and crack plates and things like that, very difficult. Fun, but very, very difficult. So then the next step from that, and all this is in UK dollars as well, so pounds. So you have to, work all that out as well. Then my next beautiful album was this. This is the Australian Commonwealth Specialist Catalogue. This is a very old one. Look at this one, copy number 5957. Done by Brunswick White, and amazing detail. Amazing detail. Like went above and beyond anything you could ever imagine. Look at this. These are for the KGVs. You can find all the imperfections of every KGV. Hours and hours have been spent on this. It's just amazing. But it wasn't colour. So then what happened is people all got together and started producing the next version, which came in colour. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. And these I just live by. I now put everything in my albums, like my collection. I always have ACSC and the price. So everyone goes, why have you got ACSC and the price on my videos? That is why, because I find all my stamps and I collect my stamps in accordance with these catalogs. Now that's just KGV. You can get a kangaroo one on just kangaroos. So look how thick that is, just for kangaroos. And knowledge is power, people. This is how you make money on stamps, because it's funny, on eBay, you look at a stamp and you'll see an imperfection because, you know, you've gone through and you've seen something like this on a stamp and you go, oh, I remember that. And you look it up and go, oh, that's not worth $10, that's worth $200. And because you've done your research, bam. And that makes stamp collecting a million times more fun. Another one, King George VI. Another one. And then recently, I got the Federal Period one, which is 1901 to 1912. I need to get an earlier one than that. I don't know if they created that yet, so I'm still waiting, and I just can't wait. But this is what you want to deal with. Look at that colour. And heaps of examples. That makes stamp collecting so much more exciting and fun. Anyway, they're the catalogues I have. That's one of my favourites. I'm always in this one and the kangaroo one. Absolutely love these two favourite ones. Make sure you go out and buy them today and have a look. You can get them second hand all the time. Have a look on eBay. Get them there and have a look. But the latest, they've got the latest and greatest prices in them. Really, really well done. All right, guys, I hope that helps. That's how I set my collection out. So every time I get a new album, I rearrange it and try and update it to align with the current catalogue I'm using. And I love it. It's heaps of fun. Catch you later.